Welcome back to this Elm Creek adventure on Farming Simulator 22, day 22, with me, MrSealyp. It's December the 22nd. Crack open that advent calendar. Lots have changed since I was last at this point coming out of here. You remember there was snow coming through everywhere? Part of the update, whichever one. We've had lots of micro ones apparently. We haven't got snow and stuff coming through the buildings now, but we have got snow. It's cold today as well. If we check on our weather, we are on December the 22nd. It's currently -4. It's going to snow all day. 11 o'clock, 0 degrees. By 1 in the afternoon, we might be up to 3. How we're looking as we go through. Yeah, it doesn't really get much above 3 degrees today. That's actually pretty cool. Then we drop into the negative numbers again about 10 o'clock tonight, showing snow for tomorrow, snow for Christmas Eve, and then typically Christmas Day, no. It's going to be 6 degrees with a low of possibly -9, and it's going to be cloudy with some sun. And then snow every day after that, apparently. You can't make this up, can you? But anyway, we've probably got something I've been putting off because we haven't had any settle. And since the update, it's now settling. Although I thought at all our paths and stuff, we've got snow everywhere. I'm assuming it's the cold weather that's causing the chickens not to produce eggs. I've moved this pallet out of the way because there was nothing. That hadn't gone up. Really, I think it was on 65 kilograms. It's now saying 66. It just wasn't moving. But then I haven't had another one appear. I'm going to say it's the cold weather, but I haven't got seasonal growth on, so I hope that's not playing up. Who knows? Who knows now? Like I said from very early on, the problem you've got is with so many things that are potentially wrong with the game, we don't know necessarily all the things that might be wrong with the game. Then you get things that are updated to fix things that some things we knew about, some things we didn't know about. You then start to question, how is this supposed to work? Is it supposed to work like this? Was it supposed to work like that, but now it is working properly? Or it was working properly, now it's not? It all gets a little bit confusing. So anyway, this, you've already seen from the clip. I actually we can maybe we can whiz up there. I cleared most of that stone. It took pretty much all of yesterday, but I cleared most of the stone. I think we were sitting at 140,000 litres we had in here at one point. I think we're now down to 128,000 litres, and it's still chugging away. When we finished yesterday, or I finished yesterday, you also saw I did a sugar beet harvest over there on field 60. We did all right with that because not only did we get paid, we delivered what was needed. We have now got... Oh, it's not in this one, is it? It's over there. We have got sitting in storage over at the silo of the railway 35,000 litres. We only had 12,000 litres, so we did all right off of that sugar beet contract. And I was going to do some sugar beet cutting, but because we've got some snow, we're going to do something else instead. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so we finished. I finished yesterday. I was sitting on about 53 grand, and overnight we went from 53 to 86. So whilst yes, that is. Thank you for everyone that commented. Thank you to everyone who's messaged and let me know about the pricing and stuff. And oh, look at that. And apparently, the pricing for selling your produce anyway, so if you set your production chain, whatever it is, to sell, it will, what did it say? It will take an average of the prices across the map. It sounds very convoluted to me, but anyway, it will take an, it's not more than one person said this as well. It takes an average of the prices across the map. You get 60% of that, and 30% is full delivery, which I think is a disgraceful amount of money for delivery. But anyway. So what the modder has done is by elevating the price up to over 4,000, they're raising that average, so you'll get a higher amount. And let's be honest, I was getting, what did I get yesterday? About 1,500 and something, wasn't it? Nearly 1,600 for an hour. Over the course of 24 hours, that's a nice bit of income. That production chain, yeah, you've got to keep it. Well, I say keep it filled with stones. That 140 odd litres, which is now down to 126, that's going to keep going for a few days. If that makes me 35, 40 grand a day, I can't argue with that. Yes, it wasn't 8 grand in an hour, which I kind of thought with the prices, but that's okay. It's all good. Weirdly as well, I know there's sort of good things and weird things, and I'm sure when we did the update, at least I thought it was, one of the days I had snow, and it skipped through and I couldn't do what I was going to do. I thought we had snow everywhere, like the main roads as well, but we're back to it just being kind of side roads and stuff that need clearing. Some yards need doing, some don't. The main roads don't seem to have, but it's supposed to snow today, tomorrow and Christmas Eve as well, so how much it's going to sell, we shall see. Oh, I didn't show you the trailer, did I? I did buy the trailer, and I did buy the rock picker, which is going to have to be taken back to the farm, which obviously we can't use yet, but it was cheap. I say cheap, it was 18 grand. And if we are going to do things like, you know, buy new fields, I'm going to properly subsoil them as well. I want to get big rocks out the ground, because we can feed our lime producing machine with that as well. So it's that thing of, you know, when they were showing the small stones and the large rocks, and you're thinking, oh yeah, but realistically, if I can get away with small stones coming up, I can roll them back into the ground. I haven't got to worry about picking them up, and you know. But now you think, actually, getting more stones is going to be beneficial when I'm going to make more money. Just taking them to the debris crusher was okay. It made a bit of money, but not a huge amount. But that makes a big difference. So what are we here for? I know it's still a little bit dark, isn't it? It's 9:30. I don't think with the snow today it's going to get particularly light, but it is feeling pretty festive. So I think we're going to go around the yard. Let's see if this snow blows, or whether it's. What am I looking there for? There we go. I know it's down there somewhere. There we go. Winter equipment, and we've got the new tornado, don't we? The Samash Tornado. I didn't think about using a plough, but I want to use the snowblower, so we're going to do that. I'm not salting. I'm not doing anything. Oh, when I said the other day about how much? Yeah, and it requires 90 horsepower, so we should be good. Let's lease that. What I'm going to do, often you'll see snow. We don't live in a place where snow blowers in your yard, you know, are a thing. County councils might have them, generally snow ploughs and gritters and stuff like that, but snow blowers, we don't normally get enough snow to warrant a snow blower, in all honesty. But normally, I say normally, like I say, I'm no expert, but people kind of will blow the snow to the side as you go along, get out of the way. When I was watching Millennial Farmer the other day, he was going through the yard, and it's actually kind of made sense. If you want your snow pile to be in kind of one place wherever you're aiming for, you blow the snow in front of you. So as you're blowing it, you may be actually then re-blowing snow you've already put in front of you, but you're pushing it all forward out the way. You can do the same with the plough, obviously, but I thought, you know what? Let's give that a go. I'm not saying I'm not going to do any beet cutting. I don't need to wait for this, which is quite handy. So I'm not going to do any beet cutting when it's snowing. I am going to. But I thought, seeing as we've got snow, and there's always that panic, I don't want it to go into the 23rd and the snow go. The weather forecast says it's going to carry on snowing, but I don't want that to happen. I want the snow to stay. I was hoping it was going to be for Christmas Day, but what are you going to do? Can't do about it. Now, as of the time of recording this, when I turned to my PlayStation on this morning, it said that the Farming Simulator 22 was doing another update. For my PlayStation 5, I can't find where it gives you the information on, like, the specifics on the update. I couldn't find it. But so what we're going to do, I'm trying to think, where do I want to blow the snow to? That's the other thing as well. Oh, that was what I started off saying. When the update occurred, a lot of people had sent me loads of pictures of. Actually, probably wouldn't go like that. We need more like. People had sent me pictures of the snowmen on the map in December, and I said I hadn't had any. My game did the update, and when I came back on, it was a really chilly, frosty morning. The snowmen were there, and I went around the map and I thought, that's fantastic. So I thought, okay, when it does that again, when we get snow again, I'm going to go around and we're going to do an episode looking for the snowmen, how many are there around the map, that kind of thing. Went to the next day, they'd gone, and they haven't been back since. I guess the thing about snowmen, or whichever pronoun they wish to be referred to, whether it's them, they, us, he, she, man, woman. Hey, I'm nothing if not woke. How do I say it? There we go. Yeah, so obviously the pile's going to build up quite a bit, but hopefully we can keep that ahead of us. He's going to put some to the side. Oh, this is cool, man. We're actually blowing snow. That's working really well. So I want to put that. Does that nozzle tilt up? There we go. Let's see if we can get it to go further away from us. The pile's still building, but will we reach a point where we completely clog this up? I'll tell you what, I'm just worried about this being really dark. I thought it was going to brighten up a little bit, but it really hasn't, has it? Might just blow it into the ditch. I mean, that's where, I mean, it's better that it's in the ditch, because then when it does melt, it can just run away in the, you know, that's right, isn't it? I don't know. Can we do that? Will it let us? There we go, look, perfect. Now I have to be careful about which way I do this, because I don't want to blow this all towards the house. So we'll have to come from the house this way. We're going to end up with a load of snow here, aren't we? At least we are getting to do some. Now I know I've been saying this right since the very start of the Let's Play, and I know by now you're like, yeah, okay, MrSealyp, whatever you say. But this is going to be a short one. This is going to be pretty much just, I think I'm just going to get the snow blowing done today. That as we get closer towards, obviously, Christmas, I'm also really worried about, when I said I was going to do a live stream, I think had we been staying at home this year, a live stream on Christmas Eve was a brilliant idea. But because we're going away, we've got so much stuff to organise, and whilst all, you know, presents are wrapped and everything's bought and stuff like that. We've got a load of stuff we still need to sort out. I'm also very conscious of the fact I still haven't installed the Elgato on here, the new one. So what I need to try and do is get these videos a little bit shorter so I can get them edited and posted and up for the day, and then I can get all the jobs done. I don't want a Christmas like my first one when I was YouTubing. Like I said, when I spent most of Christmas Eve sitting doing the contract. That's not going to fly this year. I can't do that. So I think, which way are we going to do this? I'm worried it's not going to push the snow into there, is it? I don't want to put it on the chickens either. Let's see if it will do it. Will it clear from there? It's going to leave a ridge there. It's going to leave a bit of a ridge, that's not too bad. We'll put it onto the grass. I'm assuming, again, this is the first time me snowing blow. Blowing snow on FS22. That it's not going to be like it was on 19, and you know, that the snow, once it stops snowing, will then sit there in piles for months and months until it defrosts and melts away. I don't know. Judging by how the snow has disappeared rapidly from day to day anyway, I'm hoping, like I say, it's just going to, it will disappear. Yeah, we'll put it on there. I was thinking, I don't know actually whether it will let me, actually, let's go and try. I wasn't sure if it was going to let me do it on property I don't own. I don't think it will, but it's worth a try because I noticed the car park at the grocery. Yeah, this is really dark, isn't it? When I first got up and I thought, oh, it's really, you know, the sun's coming up, it seems nice and light. Hopefully it will improve. I don't want this to be too dark, but can't do a lot about it. Yeah, I don't know if the car park here needed clearing, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to let me, but I don't own the land, but we'll see. I will. So we can help out our neighbours. I just kind of do a path through. That's pretty cool. Just make it a little bit less dangerous for people. I've got that tilted to one side a little bit, haven't I? Let's try and get that directly in front. That could be whites. Putting a mound there to the side. No, still putting a mound to the side. That's there. Oh wow, this is working out alright. I wasn't sure that it would. We haven't really got any light at all, haven't we? Oh dear. Okay. What we'll do is put it to the side now. Just cover the building. We'll get back to our yard as well. How's it looking from inside? That's not too bad, I guess. We've got to pile up just outside. There we go. I was saying, it was a few weeks ago now, wasn't it? I was watching Mike Mitchell up in Saskatchewan, but obviously there was last year's, I think. Was it last year's? And he went out in his one of the big fence with jewels on during a blizzard to pop to McDonald's. And this thing had all the lights on, and I think I talked about it before. And he was clearing snow for people. But again, what baffled me was middle of a blizzard, highways were closed. I mean, it was. I personally, I've never seen snow like it. It was incredible. The amount of people that in their normal cars had gone to McDonald's in a blizzard. Most of the fast food places were all shut on his way through, but McDonald's was open. So he was towing people out of snow drifts. He was moving snow out the way. I'm going to cover that person's car. I'll try to avoid it if I can. Let's swing that around a little bit. Yeah, it was mind-boggling. Back that way a little bit. Don't want to blow this in towards the actual store itself, do we? Okay. Just so people can get in and out safely, I think. I could probably do this everywhere, but we'll do here for the time being, and we'll go back to the yards, clear the yards. What else was I going to look at? Oh yeah, well, we need to do our daily advent calendar check of what's cheap. Oh, it's a John Deere front loader. Although we have got our John Deere. That's not a bad price actually for a Magnum. I mean, I haven't got the money, but it's not a bad price. Oh yeah, I need to show you the trailer as well. I mean, you kind of saw it in the menu yesterday, but we went from an 18,500 was our trailer, wasn't it? And the new one is 33.6, I think it is. Definitely improvement. Actually, you know what? I need to blow that away. Over behind the cars, I think. No, up. There we go. Let's blow it onto the roof if we can. Okay, my good deed is done here at the grocery marts. They have access in and out, pretty much up to the door. Please, son, come up a bit more. Okay, so we'll do the same this way, I think. I'm not going to do a big path through, but we'll blow it to the side as well. Drop that down. Come to the side, maybe. That's pretty good. Should have. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know where it's putting it, but I'm not really getting a mound exactly doing that way, which is quite cool. So that's to there. Again, it's just nice to be able to use different gear, isn't it? I wonder if I turn the lights off, that make it any better. Actually, weirdly, that is, isn't it? I think the lights weren't helping much. That does look better. We are filling our lime production with snow. How long will it be before the guys at North Modding Company get their get some of their new stuff out? We'd get one of those monster snow blowers like that goes on the front of the D11 bulldozer. This is cool. I'm loving it. Like I say, I think because this is not something we can really have or get or do in the UK. We don't usually get this much snow that a person that isn't a farmer or a second, spin it around. We just don't get the chance to do this really. If I hit a limit of what I can spread now, because weirdly it's not putting any snow anywhere now. Am I just evaporating snow? Because the snowblower got so hot, it's just turning it to a mist now rather than... Because it's not dropping on the floor anymore, is it? Weird. Maybe if I tilt that back down again. It will, let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, that's handy to know then. If I took that right up, like up there, let's see if we can just make it just disappear. Yeah. Fun with snowblowers. Who knew you'd have so much fun with a snowblower? Yep, just disappearing. Apparently into the ether. Back to the side, shall we? What absolute joy. Now, if you are a person that lives in a country or a place where you have to do this regularly, it probably isn't much joy. I might say that. Does it lose its shine? I suppose when you're outside it's freezing cold and you're doing this a lot. I'm curious as well, another reason I wanted to do this was because if it does carry on snowing all the way through today, and we get to tomorrow the 23rd, will the snow resettle or will it not come back where I've done the snow already? Kind of a test of sorts as well. Plus I need access to the jet wash, just in case. I think what I'm going to do now is I will see you in a little while once I've cleared the yard. I'm not sure how long I've been talking for and blowing the snow for. Just having a good time. I suppose I could, not that I can do anything about it. We'll check the contracts page anyway to see what's available. Cultivating. The other thing I was thinking of doing was, oh, I haven't got any ploughing jobs. Oh, so in the reset, I've lost the ploughing job. So I was going to say I was going to buy one of the new ploughs and not close all off myself, but I can't. Oh well. Quite a few contracts to do. I'm still really tempted by that one, but I haven't got the time to get it done. Really haven't. So yeah, see you in a bit. Get this done. It's just gone 11:05. We've got most of the yard clear. Actually, I was just thinking I wasn't going to bother doing this little bit now, but it's annoying me. I've cleared what I can. You can't clear right up to objects. I was hoping I could clear the grate for the silo, but it's not letting me. What I'm going to do, as any good neighbour would do in the local community, I'm going to head out because I've got this leased, so you know what, let's do it. Another thing I was thinking as well, the good thing about that lime machine production unit is what it's getting, what it's making per hour now will cover my worker fees. So if I lease any or hire any workers, that's going to cover my workers. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so I mean, I'll say MrSealyp's top tip for using the snowblower: if you want the snow to be on the ground, then angle it down. If you don't want big piles of snow to pile up, then angle it right up in the air, and it just kind of blows it up into, I guess the wind just takes it and off it goes. So I'm going to go, like I said, I'm going to go around and I'm going to find anyone that needs any snow blowing, whether it's driveways or, I mean, it looks like most of the main bits and a lot of the driveways are quite clear. I was hoping we could do the main roads and stuff like that as well. I'm trying to work out where to find, because I know on the PS4 it always used to let you could look onto the, you could find out what the updates were. It would tell you the number of the update and sometimes give you update information. I haven't been able to find it. Giants haven't posted anything to say there's been another update or what the update entails. So it's a bit weird. Anyway, what I'm going to do before I finish, I'm going to drive up the hill. I'm going to show you that the... oh, I need to take that back. So what I'll do on my way back, I'll grab the stone picker and we'll rock picker, so we refer to it, and I'll take that back to the yard. I'm going to have to find somewhere to put it as well, I guess. Yeah, all the main facilities seem to be right. I might do the biogas plant. Probably needs a little bit doing. Maybe I'll do it on the way back. And like I say, this snow doesn't like letting up at all. So what we'll see then is tomorrow, will it have resettled again? It has resettled. I could just spend the next 3 days just clearing the snow, couldn't I? I suppose we could try a plough tomorrow. I don't know. But I probably will do some sugar beet chopping tomorrow. I'll keep an eye on the prices and see how they go. The other thing I need to be just doing regularly is just keep a check on the pricing, because the contracts now, well, they're working for me anyway. Like I say, you need to either get your contracts to reset, so scroll through the months until the contracts that were on there have gone and you've got new ones. Traffic just doesn't care, does it? Or start a new save, whichever one it is, and then the contract should work. So I'm getting crop left over. We're doing all right on that. Yeah, even the bowling alley, that looks all right. Don't know if the stones will be covered or not with snow. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look, shall we? Weirdly, I mean, we're up to the 22nd. I know I've missed a few days here and there, but I'm kind of looking forward to getting past the 25th. I know it's Christmas Day, and that's been the whole point, is to build up to that. And I'm going to change the setting, and I don't know what I'm going to put it on. I was going to put it on 1 day months, and I thought maybe 2, and I thought maybe 3 day months, I don't know. But I will change that setting, and then we can start really rocking and rolling. We'll start moving forward, and oh no, the stone all seems to still be there. I didn't clear all of it. There's still more here to be cleared should it need doing. As you can see, we cleared most of it, so they can get to the culvert now. There is still more that can be collected and moved out the way, but that big pile that was right the way across, we got rid of most of it. I'm not going to go and get that. Am I going to go and get that? Yeah, I am. I know I've done this once before already, but because of the reset, what are you going to do? This also means potentially I could look at getting some more ground of my own. Buy a new field. Didn't see him in the whiteout conditions we're experiencing. What way should I go now? Why do I go this way? Haven't been down here before. Onto the highway, interstate. Like I say, I'm not American. I don't know. But anyway, like I say, this was going to be a short one. Possibly sugar beet chopping tomorrow. I think maybe sugar beet chopping. We'll see what's available. We'll see what the situation is with the snow. I'm really curious to see whether or not it will resettle again tomorrow. But I hope you've enjoyed it. It's just been a bit of fun, just trying out a new bit of equipment and seeing how it works. I mean, looking across the landscape, it does look amazing. And that kind of frosted look on the ground, on the roads, where you can see where the traffic has been. And I don't know, I think it looks brilliant. It's really, really good. They've done a cracking job. So, if you have enjoyed it, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.